What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to cover all of the recent stock and crypto portfolio moves, as well as discuss a new covered call strategy that I've been using lately that I've really been enjoying. If you guys enjoy the content, be sure to smash the like button. And if you have any comments or constructive criticism, also be sure to drop those down in the comments section below as well. So let's get into it. Today in the main stock account, we were up 0.68% for a $1,921 gain. For today's main movers, we had Amazon with another nice day, up 2%. Palantir was down 1.5%. Tesla up 1.5%. Shopify up 1%. Microsoft up 1.3%. CrowdStrike up 4%. Cash is still sitting at 4,685 to the negative. I did have one move in this account today, so I rolled out the Microsoft 390 calls to 395, and I extended the expiration date from 12/6, which was this Friday, out to January 17th, and I paid about $115 debit in order to do so. So I'm slowly catching up to Microsoft. I expect we probably will be able to catch Microsoft sometime in this coming year. So definitely excited about that. Now looking at the crypto portfolio. So the crypto portfolio has officially eclipsed the stock portfolio, which I've been expecting for some time now, but it's done it pretty quickly. So definitely some impressive moves lately on the crypto portfolio, up another 13,000 today. We did almost hit 300,000. We hit 298, but pulled back a little bit in the past few hours. So Aerodrome has reclaimed its throne as the top holding in this portfolio, but recently Ondo, Render, and Beam have made some really great moves. As far as recent moves in this portfolio from top to bottom, let's see, Beam was my latest add, but that was probably last week. I did add Superverse last week, which is up nicely. That one should be up 40% at this point or more. Aether as well, that was added last week. That one should be up around 30 to 40% as well. And I did recently add Spectral down here at the bottom. So this is my smallest position. I put in 1,500, so I'm down $40 so far. This is an AI agent play, which is sort of like creating almost like an artificial intelligence bot. But these AI agents can actually learn as they go. So they get smarter as they go and can learn and evolve essentially. And these different AI agents can like talk to each other and just constantly get better and smarter. So it's obviously the market cap is the lowest of all my cryptos. So down here in the bottom left, it's only $187 million market cap. But when the AI narrative really takes off, I think this is when you get these smaller cap AI coins can really outperform. But other than that, just really happy with the portfolio and everything that's going on there. I think we should actually be due for a correction at some point. I know Bitcoin's flirting with 100K again as we speak, but these altcoins have really been on the move lately. So if you are in the altcoin trenches, I would expect a pullback at some point. And that, in my opinion, will be a dip that is worth buying because we are entering over the next 6 to 12 months an extremely typical bullish season. So do not fade cryptocurrency, as I've been saying for many months at this point. Next, I did have some moves in the Little Robinhood. I'm just going to actually stop calling this the Little Robinhood. I think I should refer to this as just the trading account. So this is going to be where I'm looking at leaps and spreads and different things like that. So hopefully we can graduate this account to the big Robinhood at some point. So all I own in this account are the Snow leaps. We have the 110 calls, which are now up 176%, and the 120 Snow calls, which are now up 169%. So those are doing really well. Today I decided to put on a cover call on the 120 leaps. I put on a $200 call for January 3rd, and I collected $335 in credit for that one. So one thing I've been doing lately with cover calls is this. So if we go to history, we'll see that on November 29th, I put on a 190 call and collected 223. And then on December 3rd, I bought that back for 197. So that's obviously a very small profit. But the thought process here was after I put on these 190 calls, I was in the profit about 35%. And then the following day, Snow had a nice day. So that went down to like an 11% gain. So with cover calls, I'm being more careful. If my cover calls are doing well and then all of a sudden they drop back to even, what I did in this instance was go ahead and take that cover call off because Snow was having an extremely bullish day that day. And so what's more important to me is the capital appreciation as opposed to the premium right now. So I was able to take that call off for like an 11% gain, and then Snow had about a 5 or 6% day today. And now I put that cover call back on. I was able to increase my strike from 190 to 200, and I collected over $100 more in credit than my initial call. So not only would that call have been significantly down at this point, the strike price would have been lower, because if we look at Snow right now, Snow is at 186, so, and those calls were at 190. So that's something I'm going to be look to do more in the future. If we look at Snow on the chart right now, it's a pretty great time to look at selling cover calls because we're sitting at an 83 RSI, which means it's extremely overbought at this point and on a massive green candle. So those are kind of two things you obviously look to do when selling cover calls, is make sure it's a nice green day. Ideally, we're over 50 or 60 on the RSI, and it's pulling significantly away from all of its moving averages. So it's definitely due to come back at some point. But right now, the momentum is definitely on Snow's side. So I wanted to stay with that momentum and not get in front of that freight train. So I took off the cover call, and then I let it go up, and then I put it back on. So that's something I'm going to be doing a lot more often in the future. Today was obviously a great day in this account, up 10%. Now the account's sitting at 16,325. So I only put on one call. I still have the other call in my back pocket if necessary, if Snow does continue to run. Now looking at the options account, as far as any near-term options, probably look to sell some cover calls on Tesla here shortly, maybe even tomorrow. Shopify, we do have some December 13th, so I'll be looking to roll those next week sometime. Palantir, we have a December 20th, and then that's pretty much it. We got the Amazon is out till March, Celsius is out to January, CrowdStrike is out to January, and Microsoft is now out to mid-January as well. So not much to do with the options account. You guys know I've been stressing. I'm really not concerned whatsoever about focusing on trying to collect maximum premium or any premium at this point, because I don't want to put myself in a position where a cash secured put goes against me, and now I'm tying up a lot of capital that I would otherwise be deploying into my favorite crypto coins. And so that's where the momentum is, that's where the narrative is, that's where the big money is right now, is flooding into crypto. I do think we are a little bit overdue for a pullback at this point. Some altcoins have moved up several 100%, and this is all while Bitcoin is just chilling out in the mid 90,000s. So Bitcoin dominance has definitely dropped a whole lot, which is great for altcoins. But as Bitcoin does move either to an extreme downside, then Bitcoin dominance would drop as well, unless altcoins are able to hold up. But if Bitcoin does move to the upside and start really moving past 100K, it's going to be difficult to do so without increasing Bitcoin dominance as well. So altcoins may be taking a breather here soon, but that is no problem because we're looking to sell not until next year. So definitely nothing really to be all that concerned about. So that's all I have for today's update. I'll see you guys tonight on Wheelers. Bring your questions, and appreciate you guys as always. Take care and God bless.